Welcome to another video. In this video we are going to solve problem number 268, that is missing number from the Leetcode. Given an array nums containing n distinct numbers in the range of 0 to n, return the only number in the range that is missing from the array. So they are expecting numbers from 0 to n, but one number is missing and we have to find that number and return it. So if you consider this first example where the given numbers are 3, 0 and 1, since length of the array is 3, that means they are expecting numbers from 0 to 3. So if you consider all these elements, 2 is missing. And if you consider this second example 0 and 1, so they are expecting from 0 to 2 because length of the nums list is 2. So since 2 is missing, output is 2. One easy way to solve this problem is, what we can do is, they are saying they are expecting a sum from 0 if there are n elements, 2 if length is n, then they are expecting these elements, but one of them is missing. What we can do is, we can compute this sum and subtract the sum which is present in the array. Let us say we have some missing number. So if we are expecting sum from 0 to 3, then if we have 0, 2 and 3, then if we subtract of second sum from the first sum, we will get the missing number. So we are going to follow the similar approach for this thing. We will initialize two variables. Expected sum will be 0 and current sum will also be 0 initially. Then for I in range of, so they are saying if there are n distinct numbers containing n numbers, then we should expect from 0 to n. So we will len of nums, this will go through till len of nums minus 1. So we will add 1 here and then we can compute the expected sum. Expected sum plus equals I, and then we can write one more for loop to get the current sum. What is the sum of all the nums which are present in the list? Instead of doing that, we can do it here itself. If I is less than len of nums, what we can do is, we can add this thing, current sum plus equals to nums of I. Now we have current sum and expected sum. Expected sum represents what is the expected sum. Then we can return the difference. Expected sum minus current sum. Let us discuss about time complexity. For time complexity, we are going through the nums only once. So time complexity is O of n. What is the space complexity? We are using only two variables which are not going to scale with the size of input. So we have constant space complexity. Let us submit the solution and check whether it passes the initial test cases. It is passing initial test cases. Yes, as you can see here, the solution is passing all the test cases. If you are interested in learning more about other data structures and algorithm related problems, you can check out other videos from my channel.